Wait, she actually dislocated her rib halfway through shooting this film? One of the most iconic films about the ballet just celebrated its 15th anniversary. Black Swan was both critically and financially successful. As perfect as Black Swan may seem, making it was certainly hell. As a matter of fact, it took 10 years to make this film. Could have been directed a long time ago by Darren Aronofsky, but he turned down the script multiple times. At least the script we thought it was. Because Black Swan was actually supposed to be about Broadway, where it would follow a girl named Alexandra who was an understudy for a big play. Broadway was a reason that Aronofsky did not want to sign on, and also many other producers, writers, and directors. It was in development hell for 10 years, and it took 2 other writers and Darren Aronofsky to rewrite this film. Aronofsky had an epiphany when he was making the film The Wrestler, a film that highlights the lowest art form. Aronofsky really wanted to contrast the 2 films by showing low art and high art. Boom, so we got the script, we got the director, and we have the lead. It's going to be Natalie Portman, right? No, because they actually had Mila Kunis playing the main character. And if you've seen the film, Mila Kunis actually plays the side character, Lily. And with many young talent in Hollywood, she was the first option. No discredit to her, but she was actually really good friends with Natalie Portman, and she also auditioned for the film, and they figured that the 2 of them would actually be the best people to lead this film. We kind of just did a Freaky Friday and swapped roles, even though Blake Lively could have been one of the main characters. And when things seemed better, they got worse. Portman and Kunis put themselves through hell for trying to prepare for this role. Being a ballet dancer on Broadway is no easy task. Specifically, Portman wanted to transform herself into a ballet dancer. And she did that by losing 20 pounds. And that was just the beginning of it. Portman also learned the ballet routines for some of the scenes. Some of those shots required so much physical activity that at the end of the day, Portman would come home with bruises all over her. And it got to the point where she actually dislocated her rib halfway through shooting this film. And you would think, yeah, okay, let's get a medical staff and she'll be okay. Well, because this film was on a very tight budget of $13 million, they didn't even have a medic on set. Portman continued shooting though because she didn't want to mess up this film. Luckily, they were able to get a physical therapist, and there is a scene in the film where she goes to physical therapy. And that was not part of the original script at all whatsoever. When the doctor is fixing her body, this is actually happening in real time. They just decided to shoot it for fun, and it worked with the film. Could it get any worse? No, it actually wasn't that bad. Portman met her future husband, Benjamin Milped, which in the film, he plays one of the lead male dancers. He's also the main choreographer for the dance sequences in Black Swan. He choreographed many dance sequences and plays, and he came into this film to help out to make it seem as authentic as possible. It certainly worked, as this film would muster $329 million at the box office. And all that dedication from Portman helped land her very first Oscar. In the end, was getting injured worth it? Hell yeah! If you want to hear more fun facts about this film and get a full review with no spoilers, you can check out my YouTube channel right now. Again, a part of an ongoing series where I review films in my collection that I love.